Welcome back. It is estimated that 61% of Canadians play video games, and that is a lot of people, and I am one of them. So I'm thrilled that we're about to dive into the world of gaming and discover the hottest plays of the season.
Please welcome the host of iHeartRadio's This Week in Gaming podcast, Naomi Kyle. Welcome.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for having me. Can I just shout out my family? They're huge fans.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. So they're just such big fans. They love the show.
That's great. So Naomi, tell us, what is your podcast all about?
Yeah, so look, I realize that gaming is a bit intimidating for some people. It's its own world, right?
Yeah.
And so I want to have it be like a point of access for people to get to know games, to really not feel intimidated by them, and to learn about the news, to learn about what's relevant to especially parents with kids who play games. And so it's a really quick podcast. It's 20 minutes, so it's a very low time commitment. So you want to tune in. It's on podcast platforms, and it's in partnership with iHeartRadio, and it's also on the radio across Canada.
Congratulations, that's a big deal.
Thank you. Yeah, very happy with it.
I was surprised to learn that 50% of gamers are women. Isn't that surprising to anyone?
Yeah.
No.
It's not surprising to you. It's probably surprising to me because I am not a gamer. But tell me what women are playing. What are they gravitating towards?
So 50% of women play games, and I will say that the big thing right now, and it's had a huge boom over the years, and it's cozy games, which if you don't know what those are, it's basically like an escape. So you don't have to win anything. You're not competing against other players. It's really just an experience. You can do as much or as little as you want, and it's really about just taking a relaxing time and enjoying a video game.
This is Stardew Valley that you're watching?
Oh my gosh, I love that you know that.
It's big in our family.
So Stardew Valley is great. I mean, have you ever wanted to just leave the city life and go live on a farm somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what this game plays to. And you basically just tend to your farm. You go talk to villagers in town.
You can hook up with people.
Oh yeah, you definitely can. And it's just like a relaxing game, and it's one of the bigger cozy games that are out right now.
Cozy games.
I think some people look at gaming, there's still people out there who look at it as always a negative thing. That it's a waste of time and, taking people away from their goals. But there are actually a lot of benefits, especially for kids. So talk about what some of the positives are that stick out to you.
I mean, right out the gate, parents should know, and they often discredit games for whatever reason, but reading comprehension is huge in games. In order to learn a game, to experience a game, you have to read. You have to read the text prompts. And so they might learn to read without even realizing that they're learning to read, and because they want to get to the fun part, right? So they're gonna be motivated to wanna learn about the game. And they'll be reading and getting word comprehension and things like that. The other thing that I like to mention to parents is think about the creative aspect of games. We're looking at Minecraft right now, which is a sandbox game. What do you do in a sandbox? You use your imagination and you create something out of nothing. And in a game like Minecraft, kids can really go wild with their imagination and really build up that creative muscle.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
You create whole new worlds. And
Welcome to 2024, Jess. I had no idea. This is so cool.
Right?
So I'm seeing a lot of benefits, but I'm imagining not all games are created equally, and there is a dark side to some. So how do you tell the difference between the good and the bad?
Right. So first of all, don't go out and blindly buy a game for your kid. Not all games are created equal, like you said. So be discerning, do your research, get informed. You want to look out for games that, might entice your kid. You don't want games that might entice your kid to buy something with real world money, and then you're left with a credit card bill that you have to pay. So you want to avoid those types of games. You want to avoid the type of games that might expose your kid to inappropriate content, right? So just keep an eye out, be discerning, and pick and choose the games that you give in front of your kids.
Love it.
Yeah, one of the things that does concern me as a parent is this thing that happens, we were talking about it actually earlier in the show, this grinding aspect.
Yeah.
Gamification, where it kind of hooks kids in and they keep on wanting to get to the next level, and they might get little virtual gifts, or it just can cause a bit of an addictive spiral. One of the reasons why I also won't let my son play Fortnite, it seems to be quite heavily addictive. It's very violent. But so what are some of the things that parents can do to protect their kids from that darker side of gaming?
Well, luckily game makers know that this is a problem. Some parents can run into this issue. So they have created tools that parents can look for when they access a game. So there's parental controls. If you don't know about them, they're basically in the settings of every game. They're in the settings of even the console that your kid is playing a game on. And it really lets you control everything. It gives you the power, right? So you have the power to monitor your kid, whatever they're doing in the game, you can see what that is. You can also set time limits. If you only want them to play an hour or 3 hours, you can pick that. And it also lets you control things like, do you want them to have access to the internet? Do you want them to be able to talk with their friends online? You can control all of that. So use those parental controls if you have kids at home. And I would say the other thing to look for is content ratings. We have them for movies and TV shows, right? Rated R, PG-13. Well, these are the content ratings for video games. So you want to look for those either on the box, the physical box of the game, or when you download the game online. So you're looking for either EC, which is early childhood, E for everyone, or E ages 10 and up. So you should be pretty safe among those ratings.
Okay, so with the holidays approaching, it is the perfect time to get recommendations for the hottest games, and you have some of those. So we're gonna cover different consoles, starting with Nintendo Switch. Talk to us about Super Mario Party Jamboree.
My goodness, this game is so fun. It's on the Nintendo Switch. If you know about board games, if you know how to play a board game, you can play this game. You play either by yourself against the computer, or you play with your friends, and you can pick from any one of those wonderful Nintendo characters. And yeah, it's just a board game and a video game. There's like 110 mini games.
Some pinball.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really fun. So a great one for the holidays.
Oh my goodness, that looks great.
Yeah.
I like the sounds of the next one, which is called Princess Peach Showtime.
Right.
Tell us about this one.
Yeah, Princess Peach Showtime. Princess Peach from the Nintendo universe as well. And it's all about her transformations and her fits, right? Her outfits. She goes everything from being like, as you see, she's manning a sword. She's got cute ninja outfits. She's doing all sorts of fun, different, cool things in the world. It's a bunch of challenges, and it's so, so cute. And anyone can play this. You know, this is on the Nintendo Switch, so it's really easy to pick up.
Okay, so the next games you're covering cover all platforms, Xbox, PlayStation, desktop, and the Switch as well. So tell us about the first one, Lego 2K Drive.
Yes, so I picked this one because cars, who doesn't love cars?
Oh my God.
Right, and building things. And look, I will say Lego has so many other games that are in all the different franchises, Marvel, Harry Potter, Jurassic Park. But this one, I figured, you know, kids love cars, and so you build cars, you build boats, you build planes. It's really, really fun, and it is a bit more challenging, so I'd say anywhere from like the ages 7 and up should be able to play this. And yeah, you can't go wrong with a Lego game, truly.
That looks beautiful.
It's so fun.
The next one sounds really, really beautiful because it's called Barbie Project Friendship.
Yeah, what a name, right? You guys all saw the Barbie movie, I'm sure. So if you love that movie, well, you can have this as like a companion game that you get to play and play as Barbie. It's about making friendships, working as a team. You, of course, get to dress up Barbie and dress out her spaces. Yeah, it's a really fun game. Again, literally anyone can play this.
Oh my God, they're just making me happy to look at them.
I know.
This is good.
They're so vibrant.
The next one sounds like a perfect fit for the holiday season.
Yes.
Tell us about The Grinch Christmas Adventures.
Yes, so this one came out last year, but look, if you're looking to get into the holiday spirit, this is the classic Grinch tale. Will he save or will he steal Christmas? We don't know. It's kind of a platformer. Little kids can play this. You can play this with the family. But yeah, it really gets you into this festive holiday spirit.
So fun.
Yeah,
love it. Okay, so the next title is all the rage right now. Tell us about Astrobot.
Yeah, so very specific to the console. So if you have a PlayStation 5 at home, you can play this. It's called Astrobot. You play as this cute spacefaring robot, and it's a platformer. This does present a bit more of a challenge, so it's more for ages 10 and up. But yeah, look at all the vibrant colors and the things you can do in the game. Yeah, it's just such a great one. It's very popular, so if your kid is getting a PlayStation 5 for the holidays, pair it with this game.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta ask, what would you recommend for someone like me who might be looking to dip their toes into this new and adventurous world?
Yes. Well, I always recommend get a Nintendo Switch. The controls are just so easy, intuitive. Anyone can pick it up. And I will say for you, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah. Well, the great thing about this game, again, it's a Nintendo Universe game, but you race, right? And what it does for beginners is it'll give you auto accelerate, so you don't have to worry about pressing that button to move your car forward, and steering assist. So it really does make it easy if you're a beginner. Yeah. So it really makes it easy for you to pick up and be able to play maybe with someone who's a bit more well-versed in the game.
It's kind of fun. We can play together. I would kick your butt. I would kick your butt. Naomi, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, guys.
So be sure to check out new episodes of Naomi's podcast, This Week in Gaming, every Tuesday morning on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.